Hello students. So till now we have discussed about the operational amplifiers and circuit related with it, like integrator. Then in the practical domain, in the ideal domain, we have discussed the integrator. Then we have discussed about the differentiator circuit. So how the ideally and practically the integrator will work. Then we have discussed about the comparators, how comparator will work. In the detailed manner, we have discussed comparators in inverting configuration with positive reference voltage and negative reference voltage. Likewise, we have discussed about the non-inverting comparator with positive reference voltage and negative reference voltage in detailed manner. We have discussed about it. Then we have discussed about the inverting amplifier, non-inverting amplifier with derivation and all how that will work. If you are not watched, so please go through the playlist. We are getting the entire video series of linear integrated circuit over there. So in this particular video series, we will introduce one IC that is nothing but the triple five farm. So triple five timer is very essential. Suppose if you want to introduce a timer of 1 second in the circuit, 1 second, your circuit will on and 1 second it will off. So likewise, if you want to on and off, if you want to do in this, so you can go with the triple five IC. So triple five IC is working in the three domain actually, three configuration we can say that. Stable, monostable and bistable. So what exactly mean by stable, monostable, bistable, that all we'll see in detailed manner. So if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe the channel so you are getting the latest update of each and every video which I uploaded on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe and share and like to the video. So in the overview, what we are seeing in this particular triple five timer. So I will discuss this thing. Just a minute, I will take the pen. Okay. So first of all, what exactly mean by introduction? We will see how triple fiber, then configuration, the purpose, then internal diagram of triple five circuit. Its operation mode that is very essential. That is nothing but bistable, monostable, unstable. Its application, conclusion, and all that. That everything we will just see with the help of triple five IC. Yeah. So let's start with introduction. So introduction, as far as this IC is concerned, it is designed in the 1971 by Hans Kamen-Zind under the contract of Signetic. Signetic, okay. So the symbol is given by Signetic. Ne. Ne is Signetics. Okay, Signetics. Signetic configuration. So triple five IC is highly stable circuit by using this generator timer delays and oscillations you can generate because we can delay the timers. Okay, timer delay we can generate, and single timer IC can provide the delay of ranging from microsecond to hour. So you can design to delay the circuit which will generate from microsecond to the hour. So that is very good to an essential thing, and it will use wide variety of application voltage, that is nothing but the plus 5 volt to plus 18 volt supply range. So that is the wide variety range you can go with the plus 5 volt to plus 18 volt. Yeah. So the pin configuration of this is given by, so there are 8 pins. Normally IC is having 8 pins. So notch, if your notch is there, so that is nothing but the pin number 1. So here is pin number 1. So pin number 1 is my ground. Okay, ground itself. Pin number 2 is my trigger. Pin number 2 is my trigger. Then output we are taking from the pin number 3, that is nothing but the output pin. So here reset pin is used, that is nothing but a bar. So if you are giving the low pulse at the 4th pin, then the circuit will reset. If you are having giving high pulse, so it won't reset. So it will give you the reset pulse, that is the one you have to give the negative pulse over there. Then control pin is at 5 number. Control pin has 5 number. 6 number is my threshold pin. So what exactly is threshold, and that we'll discuss in the internal diagram and all. So pin number 7 is my discharge pin, and the supply is VCC, positive VCC is given by 8 number pin. So this is the all about the pin diagram, pin configuration of my triple five. First number ground, second number trigger, third number output, fourth number is, fifth number control voltage, sixth number threshold, 7 number discharge, and 8 number is my VCC, that is nothing but the supply voltage. So you can observe like this one, this is a positive supply and this is nothing but my negative supply voltage. Okay, so so why we are using these things and all. So this will later we'll discuss with the help of internal diagram. I will discuss these things to you guys. So as far as 555 is concerned, its name is because there we are using the three 555 ICs here. One 555 sorry 5K register, 1K, then second and third 5K register. That's why it is called as what, 555. So here two comparator you will find. One comparator as upper comparator and second is nothing but the lower comparator. So output is given to my SR flip flop, where we are giving SR flip flop. So SR flip flop you are getting output as like this one, and output we are taking at Q bar, and that is nothing but we are giving by one inverter, that is nothing buffer. With the help of inverter we are getting output across this terminal. So upper comparator it will give input to my SR terminal, and lower will give to the S terminal over there of flip flop. So here at the output you will see the supply voltage is over there and the ground over there. So if you are observing these two things here, the trigger is given to the negative of the comparator. So what exactly mean by triggering? We are giving the external high-low pulses to this pin, at this pin. Then if you want to discharge this, what you can say, discharge this capacitor, we are connecting one capacitor across this one. To discharge this via this transistor, discharge transistor, so that is done by the discharge this pin number 6. Because if the transistor will turn on, then the capacitor will discharge via like this one, because it's turn on, so via this path it will go to the ground. Okay, so discharge pins functioning like, the control voltage is here also, that is nothing but the inverting voltage. So control voltage is given for, if you are means to switch these things, switch from comparator 1 to comparator 2, we are changing this voltage to different voltage levels. So here if you are observing this thing, here are the fixed supply and here is also fixed. So if you are applying at this point here, if I'm saying this one, so what is the voltage across this thing? That is nothing but 5k, because everything is series, divided by 5 plus 5 plus 15k into VCC. So that is nothing but what, 50, 1 by 3, that is nothing but one third VCC. So here your voltage is always one third VCC, and here if you are observing, that is nothing but the 5 plus 5 10k divided by 15k into VCC. So 5 and 3, that is nothing but a two-third VCC. So here voltage is nothing but my two-third VCC. If we are changing our output from two-third VCC to less and above, then the comparator will change output from lower comparator to higher comparator, and all these things. Supply gives you into this, and here we are taking the output across it. So this is all about the internal diagram working of the 555 timer itself. Just a minute. Okay. So 555 timer is working in the three configuration, that is nothing but the bistable, then monostable and astable. So in the bistable both states are stable. So that is nothing but, suppose if your output is plus reset, okay, it will completely, it is in the that state only. Okay, in that state only. If you are giving the trigger, then it will go for the negative, then it will continue. And if you are triggering again, it will go for the, means you have to trigger here and here also, both you have to trigger, then and then it will go for the, what you can say, circuit is stable. In this board circuit is stable. In the monostable, one state is stable. So what exactly mean by one state? So if your output is high, and if you are triggering it for something, for particular time it will go for low and again it will high. If you are triggering, it will again go for some time and again high. Means one state is stable and second stage is unstable. In this case, what you have to do, it will remain in the that state whenever you are triggering. It will remain in this state, you are triggering, that will go to the next state. It will again remain in that state only. If you are triggering, then it will go for next state. In the stable multivibrator, nothing is there. We are not doing anything. Continuously states are changing with the help of that R and C value. So this is nothing but my free running multivibrator. Free running. It is called as free running multivibrator itself. So in this one your LEDs are on. This is my on state, this is on state, here is off state. So your LED will on and off for 1 second on, 1 second off, like this one. This circuit is designed by using a stable multivibrator. And if you want to turn on your circuit for some 1 second, after that it will turn off, so manually by using this circuit, that is called as monostable multivibrator. This everything we will discuss one by one in detailed manner, so stay tuned for my next video. So in the next video we will discuss about that modes of 555 IC. Thank you very much.